And we are joined now by the man himself, returning for his 16th season with the Los Angeles Dodgers. It is Clayton Kershaw. Congratulations, Clayton, on the new deal. Back with the Dodgers for your 16th big league season. I know this isn't just a Clayton Kershaw decision. It's really a family decision. So how did you and the family ultimately decide to come back to Los Angeles for another run with the Dodgers?
Yeah, thanks for having me. I think, we got home from the season and just kind of processed what happened and realized that we just didn't feel done yet. I didn't feel done personally. I felt like I still had a lot left to give. And more importantly, Ellen and the kids were ready to get back out there too. So we made the decision pretty quick into the offseason and called Andrew, said we wanted to come back if it worked out. And here we are. So I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to get back out there, get going. And we have some unfinished business to take care of, so that's kind of fun to come in with a chip on your shoulder.
Well, speaking of that unfinished business, Clayton, how much did the way the season ended for really the greatest regular season team in franchise history with 111 wins play into your decision at all?
Well, I think going into it, like the way that we've decided to do it, my family and I, year to year, a lot is riding on what happens in the postseason to depend on what you're going to do next year. So, if we were to win the World Series, I don't know what would have happened. That's a pretty good way to end things. So I'm not sure exactly what we would have done, but ending it the way that it did, it just it kind of left a sour taste in our mouth. And like I said, we just didn't feel done yet. So we were excited to get back out there and get going.
Clayton, in some ways, you're kind of an outlier in the free agent market. This is back-to-back seasons with you signing one-year deals. And obviously, you know about Jacob DeGrom getting 5 years in Texas and Justin Verlander today at the age of 40 getting multiple years as well. We all know you could get multiple years if you wanted. Why are you so comfortable and how are you so comfortable doing it on a year-by-year basis at this point?
I know. I should have held out longer, I think. I should have told Andrew I'm going to wait a little bit and see what these big dogs do. But, that's just what we decided. Ellen and I, we just said, you know what? Like, we don't know what the next year's going to hold. We don't want to be locked down to anything. And if we still love it, we'll come back. And I love that process. I'm at peace with it as far as I love picking our team first. I love, hey, let's go back. Let's pick a team. And then if they want us, we'll figure it out. And so I just love doing it that way. And the Dodgers have been great about doing it that way with us also. So it just kind of works out for both of us. And I'm at peace with it, and I think my whole family is too.
Obviously, you're World Series champion. You checked that box in 2020, and you said after winning the World Series, you don't care so much about legacy. Last season, you set the franchise mark, career strikeouts, and you've passed Don Sutton. You've passed Sandy as well. You're just 3 wins shy now of 200. Are there any personal milestones or goals that you would like to reach?
I mean, it'll be really cool to do some of those things if it does happen. But at the end of the day, no. I don't have any individual goals. I never have. It's always just to win the next start. Just win the next start, keep going, and hopefully hold up a trophy at the end of the year. And if you win it, great, do it again. And if you don't, do it again too. So that's kind of how I go about it. At some point, a long time from now, maybe I'll look back on stuff and think that some of the stuff that I was able to accomplish is cool. But for now, I'm just excited to get to go pitch for the Dodgers again, man. That's a pretty cool thing to say.
I remember when you re-signed last offseason, you talked about how maybe the lockout was good for you, at least in one way, because you didn't pick up a baseball. You were dealing with the elbow injury, and you didn't pick up a baseball, I think, for about 3 months. But how different will this offseason be for you, knowing that you're in a healthy, good place right now?
Yeah, it's fun to come in healthy. I mean, it just it makes everything better. It makes working out better. It makes picking up a baseball for the first time better. And I did that today, actually. Today was the first time I threw the offseason, and it didn't hurt too bad. So I'm feeling good and start building up from here, have a little longer runway than I did last year to get ready. So I think that can only help and hopefully get out to a good start and get ready for spring training.
Yeah. Andrew Friedman, Brandon Gums, we know they're very busy in San Diego building the roster for this next season's Dodger team. And we know you're a baseball fan as well. How much do you follow what goes on this week in San Diego and some of the player movements that are going on as well?
Yeah, we're involved. We've got the text chains. We try to play GM too. We try to figure it out as best we can. And, I did have Trea going to the Phillies on my bingo card. I had that one. I felt like that was a pretty good fit and happy for him, man. I really enjoyed my time playing with him. And, obviously it wasn't in the cards for him to come back with the Dodgers, but I'm really happy for him and his family. That's a pretty great spot for him to land. And, I wanted Verlander. I didn't know how serious you were and all that. I thought that would have been a great fit for us, and obviously the Mets gave him a bunch of money, so I get that, understand how that stuff goes. But, we'll see what happens. I know Andrew's never out of anything, and he's got a lot of options up his sleeve. And I was saying earlier, I think this is one of the few off seasons where there's not like he could kind of go in 300 different directions, as far as what he wants to do to make our team better. And it's kind of fun to try to think with him, but at the same time, Andrew's Andrew, and I have no idea what he's going to do, and it'll be fun to see.
All right, so when you're not playing off-season bingo cards with some of your fellow teammates there and other guys maybe around Major League Baseball, final thing for you, Clayton, the favorite part of you being home in Texas during the off-season, what is it for you?
Coaching my kids' basketball games. We had our first games on Saturday. Charlie's first game ever, and then Callie's in second grade, so this is her third year playing. And I went 1-1 as a coach this weekend. Callie dominated. They won 34-4. Just put a hurting on them. And then Charlie, they lost their first game, but Charlie had 3 buckets, and he was pretty pumped about it. So yeah, it was a good weekend overall.
Charlie, kind of a bruiser. He strikes me as he would be kind of a bruiser inside.
He's built just like me, man. He's slow. He's not moving the fastest out there, but he's pretty coordinated, and he gets some shots up. So it's pretty fun to watch.
Clayton Kershaw, he is back with the Dodgers for his 16th season. Clayton, will look forward to seeing you in a couple months at Camelback Ranch, but until then, please enjoy all of your time off with the family there in Texas. Thank you so much for taking time to be with us.
All right. Thanks, man. We'll see you.